Howdy y'all, what you doing? And this is my 5th video that I filmed for this week. So this week in Girls with Internet Addictions, it is story week. I'm going to tell you about my junior prom in high school. Prom of 2012, prom of 2012. And I had this crush on this guy since I was in the 7th grade. His name was Michael. And I decided that my junior year, I was going to take him to prom. Like, that is what I wanted to do. So me and Michael became really good friends my sophomore year, and then my junior year, I was texting him, and he was really cool about it and stuff like that, and I asked him, I was like, hey, do you want to go to prom with me? Prom for us is in April, and I asked him this in February. No, I asked him this in January, and then in February, he was like, yeah, I'll go to prom with you, because he had to think about it, because he didn't know what, was going on with his own prom back at his school. So he said yes in February, and I was so excited because of the biggest crush on this guy forever. I introduced him to one of my friends a couple weeks beforehand, and I told her, I was like, I really like this guy, so please don't, go on to him. And she was like, no, don't worry, I have a boyfriend. I'm not going to do that. Well, regional speech came, and this was exactly 2 weeks before prom. And she came up to me and she was crying, and I was like, well, what's wrong? She was like, you're gonna hate me. And I'm like, I'm not gonna hate you, I can't hate you. And she was just like, I dumped my boyfriend. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah. And she was like, and now I'm dating Michael, which was the guy who and I talked to him about it, and I was like, well, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I had no clue you liked me. I thought that me and you were really good friends, and blah, 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 blah. And I got in a really big fight with her, and he got angry, and then I asked him, and I was like, hey, are me and you still going to prom together? And he was like, no, I'm sorry. I had I had everything ordered except a garter, and everything was in line and ready, and then I totally gave up on prom. I wasn't gonna go. I made one of my friends go to prom, and she asked this one guy, and he said yeah, and she was so angry because 2 days before prom, she was like, so are you ready for prom? And I was like, I already told you I'm not going. And she was like, no, you have to go. You made me go. I bought all this crap. I wasted all my money. You have to go. And you wasted all your money too, so you need to go. And I was like, no, I don't want to go. There's no one to go with. It's 2 days before prom. Blah, blah, blah. So then she asked this guy that she was kind of seeing at the time, was just like, hey, I know this is short notice, but will you go to prom with my friend? And he was like, okay, sure. 2 days before prom. So then I tried my dress on the day before prom, and my boobs got really big, and it wouldn't fit. My dress wouldn't fit because my boobs got too big and actually broke the zipper. So it was the day before prom, and I had to find a prom dress, which my mom ended up just calling somebody and was like, hey, they got a prom dress, and it fit, so I wore that one. And then a couple of my friends were like, hey, we're just going out to eat, you want to come with? And I was like, yeah, okay. So I went with them, and then I get a call from my friend, and she was like, ooh, yeah, I just got a call from your prom date, and he said that he is stuck halfway through South Dakota with a flat tire. 2 hours before prom started. I was dressed, I had my hair done, I was out with friends, we're having a good time. I called my mom, and I was like, Mom, he canceled. He's stuck in the middle of South Dakota with a flat tire. He won't be able to make it. She freaked out. She called her boss, because her boss's son is a little bit younger than me, and he literally just got his tux that day, and he drove to my school and went to prom with me. That was 2 hours before prom started, and that's who I went to prom with. But no, so that's my prom story. If you'd like to give it a thumbs up, comment down below if there's a story you want me to tell. What story do you want me to tell you? I love you, dream big, and I hope this video works. So, peace.